Hello, this is Heisenberg.
Hey there, this is G Forever.
Yes, and we're here to review the new Godzilla X Kong figures by YouTooz. And here's some boxes surrounded by
Yeah,
some former YouTooz Godzilla figures.
yes. So huge thanks to you twos for sending us these samples for review. All right, so
Yeah.
let's first get the big box out. So the big
Yep.
box has two diorama figures. So we have
Yay.
Godzilla versus Shimo, the first one, and the second one is Kong versus Skar King.
Yeah, my favorite YouTooz Godzilla figures to date was the Godzilla versus Kong diorama. Godzilla and Kong on the on the battleship.
Yes,
So yeah,
yes,
I've
I
got
love
I've
that
got
one
that.
too.
Yeah, I've got that out on display where I work.
Very
So,
cool.
yep. So yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
glad they're making more dioramas.
Yeah, I really like their dioramas, and of course their box art. I think the box art is excellent, and it's very well protected. They have this like plastic outer plastic clear plastic, but you can see the art and it protects the content. So
Yeah, yeah, you don't have
great
to buy
job
that
for
with
use.
Funkos. You have to buy those separately.
Mm,
So it is very nice that comes YouTube's ships with it.
yep. And what's yeah, you have the artwork is all around. So you have the artwork of the figures, and there's an inner artwork which we'll see in a moment. And check this out. I just noticed that there's this authenticity code that you can claim online. You can scratch that and reveal a code.
Oh
I
yeah, I
didn't
know.
I didn't do that, but
Yeah, yeah, I know a few companies do that. I forget the details on that.
yeah, just noticed it. I'm curious if it was on the previous ones and we just missed it. But yeah, there's that clear box. So now we have like
Yeah,
the
this is
the actual boxes.
the
Yep.
actual boxes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice. Yeah, nice artwork.
Yep.
Very
And there's
colorful.
actually yeah, and I forgot there's actually a box within this. It's the sleeves, but we'll check that out momentarily. So here it comes out
Oh,
and
Ice
the
Queen. Oh yeah,
Ice
yeah.
Queen. Yep.
Oh
And
yeah, and
here's
here's the
the
figure.
figure.
There it is. What do you think?
Yeah, I think they did a great job capturing like a cartoonized Godzilla and Shimo from the respective movie. The gimmick on the eyes is their unique style, but I think it looks good on Shimo, and Godzilla here is brown instead of black, which is interesting. But he does capture the pink. I think the dorsal fins came out really nice. There's a little bit of white shading, and you have the on his elbows you have those pink spikes as well. But I think Shimo's well done in this diorama. Here's some
Yeah, it looks like
copyright
Shimo's
information.
spikes also have a little white shading on them.
Yes, yeah, so I think they're pretty well done. The sculpture on both have some details, you have some scales, and I kind of wish you can take, kind of remove them from the diorama, but they're fixed. So you can
Okay,
kind
so
of see
here's
the full
the, oh yeah, so here's the
360.
inner box.
Yeah, this is the inner box. So in
More
the
artwork.
more artwork, yep. So you can see it's
Yep.
slightly different, but on the back is the most different. So here you can see Shimo can no longer be contained. So you get a lot of these little, um, I guess, messages
Yep.
around the box. Yep.
And yeah, choking hazard, small parts, don't eat it.
Yes, don't eat it. Make sure
Adult
it's an
collectible.
adult collectible, not a toy. Yeah.
Yeah. Sub-zero
Sub-Zero
destruction. There you go.
destruction. Yeah. Very creative. I wonder who comes up with these. All right,
Yeah. And
next
then
up
there's the other
is
one.
Kong
Oh, and
versus
that
Skar
one's, by
King.
the way, that the both of these sell for $37. So you can get them on YouTube's website, or I think other retailers will also sell it to you.
Yeah, yeah. You can also check out your local comic book store. Like I know FYE and Newberry Comics out in New England has them. So the world within, and then Hollow Earth is where nature began. And Kiss Gravity goodbye.
There we go. So yeah, also
Yeah,
colorful.
yeah, very colorful. The Beast Glove came out pretty nice, and I'm not a fan of Scar King, but the way they have Kong punching him, it actually looks it turned out pretty good. All right, so
Yeah,
they
looks like a
did,
good action pose. Yeah.
yeah, a good action pose. I like these dioramas. Just like as Heisenberg mentioned, the previous one on the boat was a winner for me. Um, Yeah, so they did forget the whip for Skar King, but maybe that's intentional. Maybe he lost the whip in this from this fight.
Yeah, and on that one,
Okay,
you can't, it sort of de-emphasizes the eyes, which is nice. It's more emphasizing like the face
the action,
overall.
right? Yes, yep.
Because like I said, you always get these crescent eyes
Mm-hmm.
on these things because that's a YouTube does that on all their figures.
Yep.
So okay, so here are the
The
single
main
ones.
figures. Yeah.
And
So this is
these
Godzilla Evolved and Beast Glove Kong.
yeah, these sell for $30 each. So it's interesting, like with the dioramas. So these individual ones are $30 each, but the dioramas are $37 each. So you're
Hmm.
getting so it looks like the dioramas are more of a bargain in that respect.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep, this
Number
is number
zero.
0. Yep. You like the numbering? Stomp Squad. All right, what else do we have? And Titan Rising. And then the artwork is a little different than the other arts. This kind of shows Godzilla from the back view, and he's not posed the same way as the figure is. But my kingdom, my rules. I like that.
Yeah, there's really like trying to make it very playful.
Yeah, and very colorful. I like it. All right,
There
so
you
this
go.
Godzilla is actually bigger than the diorama. And in the same color style, he still has like kind of a brown base, and then the fluorescent pink for the eyes and dorsal fins, with that white shading, which I think looks good.
Yeah. So it's nice that they wrap the tail around him.
Yeah, you wrap the tail. So yeah, I mean, Godzilla X Kong came out earlier this year, and other than Playmates, there hasn't been too many collectibles as of yet. So it's pretty nice to see that YouTooz is tackling these products, and
Yeah, so they
they're
gave him
looking
a
pretty nice.
yeah. Oh, there's information on the
On the
foot
bottom of the
there.
foot, yep, there's the YouTooz logo.
It looks like they gave him a big tongue
Uh-huh, yep,
on this one. And then here's
yeah.
Kong.
Here comes Kong. All right. Let's see if we can snug tight in the box. So
And
Kong's
Kong's number
number
one.
1.
Yeah, it's got his extra scars.
Yep, Defender of Hollow Earth. And hear the roar. So you can see the two running.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So yeah, these two, the box art is slightly different in the back. So that's kind of
Oh, they didn't
interesting.
give him his fake
No battle
tooth.
axe. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. The fake tooth. Yeah,
Yeah, that would probably raise the price.
that probably
Have to
would. Yeah, the
yeah, more
painted
have
metal.
to more
Yeah.
time to paint it.
But that's okay. I mean, you can get
Yeah.
a small touch-up paint and do it
Yeah,
yourself.
I'm not attached to I'm not attached to the fake tooth.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah, but yeah,
But
I
it's
think this is a pretty good pose for Kong, and he's kind of raising up the Beast Glove just like the movie, and the Beast Glove is well done. I like how it's not just one colored; it's actually the parts that it should be yellow are yellow, and the parts that is his fur is his fur. So I appreciate that. And yeah, the extra scars look good. It's kind of three-dimensional.
here you go. So
Uh,
here he is with the playmates.
Yes, so can get a sense of size for the two. So Playmates is kind of our standard 6-inch figure, and we can see they're a bit smaller than a Playmates. Here's a Kong Playmates with the Kong YouTooz figure, and here's the diorama, which is slightly smaller.
Yeah,
All right,
this is the Godzilla versus
versus
Kong
Kong,
uh
correct? And
one, which oh yeah, it has that very nice heat ray.
yep, the heat ray and the nice blue. So I think I like the Godzilla X Kong one for the single figures a little more because it has some blue accents on the like the head area on
Yeah, the Godzilla versus yeah, the blue one. You're saying
the
you like the
blue,
blue one
yeah.
better.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
tail there's like some blue highlights. So I kind of like that a little more. And the Kong individual one for the previous one, he's actually smaller, kind of in the same scale as the diorama. But he has the throne and the battle axe. So kind of guess gets a You get smaller, but you get extra stuff. What do you think,
Yeah.
Heisenberg?
Yeah, I think I do prefer the yeah, there's this battleship one that I really like. So yeah, I think
Mm-hmm.
I do prefer the Godzilla versus Kong ones.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause but I also prefer that movie too.
Same. Yeah.
So yeah, but I think certainly if you like Godzilla X Kong, I think they have captured that movie very well. They've got the
Yeah.
color. They've made
The
it
colors,
again.
the
Yeah,
crystals.
they've got the colors, the characters. Yeah, they're sort of like it does. They have done. So if you want figures from Godzilla, X Kong, these I think these are yeah very good choices here.
Yeah. And here's the classic Godzilla figures from YouTooz. So
YouTube's, and
they,
you know it's from YouTube's by just looking at the eyes. You
yep,
get
the
those
crescent
crescent
moon
eyes.
eyes.
That's what tells you right away.
Yep. And this is Godzilla 1954 with the train. And here's Mechagodzilla 1974. Here comes King Ghidorah. I believe it's 2001. And then we have Mothra, which I think is 2003.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, it's a lot going on here.
All
And then
right.
here
So,
for oh yeah, for comparison, here are the
yep.
Funkos.
Yeah, this is the competition. So, here's the Funko Pops.
And I
So,
take it these are cheaper. How much is a Funko Pop these days? Is it like $10 more, or
10
is it
to
gone up
15,
10
10
to
to
15?
15, I think depending on the character.
Yeah, so these are half like yeah, half or maybe even less than the
Yep,
YouTubes in price.
yep,
Because they can sort of like yeah, they're a bigger they're a bigger and more established company. I think
yep.
they can scale up better.
Yeah. So what do you think, Heisenberg? I think the Funko, the head is glossy, but the rest of the body is matte. So it's kind of weird to me. There's a little more detail, but I think the overall shape of the character, I feel YouTube's may have captured it more. It looks more like a Godzilla, and the other one kind of like a reptile. What do you think
Yeah, I'm not sure Funko really quite got
this
this
time
one.
around? Yeah.
So yeah, I think the YouTube's is like a little more yeah, definitely sort of like a cartoon version. But
Yeah, but you can
I think
tell
that
it's Godzilla
yeah, you can
from
tell
the
it's Godzilla and then
get-go.
it's sort of like leaned into yeah, they're sort of leaning into it. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, and here's like the Funko Shimu.
Yeah, the Funko Shimo. So no
I think
translucent, and it's just purple, like a single color. I think
yeah,
YouTube's there's
no
some shading.
yeah, no shading on the purple there. Yeah, so I
Yeah.
think and I think the fact that like I think YouTube's here did a better job of leaning
Mm-hmm.
into the they certainly leaned in more to like having a cartoony version.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas I think the Funko by comparison seems like only like halfway. They're
Mm-hmm.
kind of like halfway between like screen accurate and cartoonish.
Yeah, which
So I
didn't.
think you're better off. I think you're better off
Yeah.
going all full cartoon.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Funko missed it this time. They didn't. They don't seem like it's like half and half, and it's like which way do you want to go?
Yeah,
So here's the Kong and Skar King Funkos. So we can see they're a little bigger than the U2s.
yeah. I think they really Yeah, I think YouTube does capture
Yes. Yeah.
a lot more action,
Mm-hmm.
a lot more personality
Yeah. And
than
here's
the
the
Funkos here.
Beast glove comparison. So I think the U2's version also came out nicer, better paint colors and better details. But yeah, I agree. I think the personality and the emotion definitely look better on the U2's version.
But I still wish they'd drop the crescent eyes as a gimmick. I think they'd be better off without it. But yeah, I think they're stuck with it. They seem to be committed to it.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, very cool.
So yeah, I think overall these U2's figures came out really nice. I especially like the diorama versions. I think they have a lot of it's very fun to see them and very colorful. I think they would be a pretty neat addition to the collection. Yeah, so I think yeah, for those Godzilla X Kong fans out there, be sure to pick these up. Highly recommend them.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, if you're a Godzilla X Kong fan, you want kind of like a cartoony version. There you go. They've done it.
Yep, yeah, and you don't have to spend the big bucks for Prime One because you have all four together.
Oh, yes. Excellent. All right. This is Heisenberg.
And G Forever, hope you enjoyed the U2's Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire figures.